Hey y'all, and welcome to the Semi-Auto Steve channel. My name is Steve Blake, and I'd like to first start off by saying that I'm relatively new to YouTube, and this channel is going to be focused around gun reviews, shooting, anything gun related. So let's start off with a gun review. This is my 6-hour 1911 C3. Just got it a few months ago. I'm still getting used to it. I took it out shooting yesterday, shot pretty well with it. It's a real nice gun. It's got the stainless steel slide and an aluminum frame because it's actually a compact 1911. So this is smaller than your standard size 1911. Comes with the Crimson Trace grips, beaver tail, grip safety, Novak night sights. Real nice gun. I will safety check this for you just so y'all aren't getting on my stuff. Nothing in the chamber. There you go. Real great gun, fun to shoot. Great features. I picked it up for about $900. Good gun. Great 1911. The trigger pull is super nice, super smooth. SIG did a hell of a job with their 1911s. One thing I will say is when I first shot this gun, about 3 times it failure defeated. It failure to fed. So, and I'm going to rack that up to the fact that it was the break-in period because I took it out yesterday and I had no problems whatsoever. So, that being said, it's a great little gun. I use it for home defense. So, anyway, on to the next thing. Next, I'd like to go over an article I read in Guns and Ammo the other day. It's on Rock River's LAR-47. It's an AR with an AK round, pretty much. Designed like Rock River's ARs, but chambered in 7.62 by 39. The article is by Marco Vorbiv, and they give you some specifics, like it's a direct gas impingement system. It has a 16-inch barrel, 36 inches overall, 6-position collapsible stock. The one thing that it doesn't include is a backup rear sight. It just has the front stake sight, which I'm not a fan of. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, also MSRP between $1,200 and $1,475. So, if you're in it's not the most expensive AR out there. I'm not looking at buying one because I just got a SIG 516, so my money is tied up. The article pretty much just goes over the author's opinion on the combination of the two and his range day and performance with the gun. I thought it was a good article overall, and I thought the author definitely knew what he was talking about. That's pretty much my opinion on it. I would recommend you guys picking up a copy of Guns and Ammo this month and possibly getting a subscription from them. I think it's like $12 a month. $12 a year, which is really not that bad compared to most magazines out there. I also forgot to mention that Sig Sauer is actually coming out with the 516 Russian. I have not seen it available on the market anywhere yet, but similar to the LAR-47, it's an AR platform that's chambered in 7.62 by 39, so it gives you the AK firepower, but the AR ergonomics. So I'd be excited to see how that turns out and the kind of results that Sig Sauer puts out there for that platform. Lastly, I'd like to cover the topic of Bob Costas' halftime speech at the football game last night. Like many other gun owners, I was unhappy with his comments. He does have a right to speak his mind freely because this is America. I feel like he abused his power of television and sports announcing to voice his opinion, though. That being said, he quoted a newspaper writer from Kansas City who stated, and this is the one thing that hit home for me, was he said that if it were not for guns, that Javon Belchers and his girlfriend would still be alive today. And I completely disagree with that. I feel, in my personal opinion, and like many other gun owners, guns don't kill people, people kill people, or people kill themselves. That being said, Javon Belchers could have easily killed himself in many other ways. He could have strung himself up, hung himself in the backyard or in his house somewhere. He could have drowned himself. There's numerous ways to kill yourself in other fashions. It's not that the gun was just the tool he chose. Many people around the world kill themselves in other ways, and I feel like guns are not to blame in this situation. It's unfortunate that this whole weekend, a kid gets shot by a man who suspected him of having a gun, and it was in Florida with their controversial stand your ground law. So, people aren't sure whether he's going to be charged or not. It's a tough topic. What I will say is, again, a gun sitting in a safe, sitting in a dresser, sitting in a case, loaded with the safety on, will not fire by itself. A person has to take that safety off and pull the trigger in order for it to fire. Essentially saying that it's not, again, people don't kill people, guns don't kill people, people kill people. And we can't just use certain instances where people were upset, and depressed to say, hey, we're taking your guns away because people are killing themselves with guns. That's not the reason to take guns away. What I feel like is we should make gun regulation stricter in the sense that you need to take certain tests, you need to have a certain mental capacity in order to own a gun. That being said, I feel like some of our gun laws are good, and there's some others that need to be reformed. I feel like ARs are essential, again, stating in the Second Amendment, and the Second Amendment was designed to allow citizens to have the same amount of firepower that the military does, because the Founding Fathers were seeing that, hey, if our government becomes corrupt, we want our citizens to be able to fight back. I'm not saying that our government is. I'm not happy with Mr. President, but I'm not saying that our government is going to become a dictatorship, but if it were, our citizens would be able to defend themselves against the tyranny of a dictatorship. So that's my rant for tonight. If you like my channel, please subscribe. If you have any other suggestions for my channel, since I am new, please leave some comments in the comment section down below. Please refer me to your friends. Tell your friends to subscribe. I want to get my name out there, so please just spread the word. Thanks, guys. See you later.